girl's channel. It is Creative Black Network coming back again with a video, y'all. Today, Now, I'm going to do another story time, and this time I have, do another mukbang story time while eating. This time I have some Japanese food. I have some chicken teriyaki with lo mein and like cabbage and vegetables. So, yeah. And I do have me some coconut water today. Not drinking my mind your business juice today. I will be drinking and staying hydrated with my coconut water. So, let's get into this video. I do want to talk about military men and how they be acting, y'all, because your girl got a little tea, baby. I'm also going to do a little story time, but to kill the stereotype that all military men like cheat, they don't. And the reason why I say they don't is because I've been there. Of course, I was in the military for a little over 5 years, and I got like early retired out or whatever, but I've seen some really great ones. I've seen some really sucky ones, and I have some experiences, y'all, that I want to tell y'all because boy, I'm trying to tell you, I had a crazy experience. But anyway, they're not all bad. So I can tell y'all, like the ones who's probably scared to date a military man or military woman, shoot, because we clutch too. Not all military women got it put together either. So yeah. But anyway, first I want to come in and give this story time, y'all. So I was one of them. Even in the military, I was one of them who felt like these military men is out here just to stunt with their money, use you as a trophy, and don't want nothing from you. So I was there. I was one of y'all. But it changed my mind when I started meeting people and I started learning people, and like I gained so many friends in the military. It really changed my perspective on how military men and women are, especially getting in the military and like actually being around these people almost 24/7. I learned like there's a lot of real genuine people in the military, of course. So, like I was saying, but I do got a story. I got a story, y'all. I got a story for y'all. What was I? E4? Yeah, I was an E4, right? So I was an E4, and I met this guy. He was an E7. He was a starting first class. I met him. He was starting first class, and I met him at a duty station. I'm not gonna give too much details because I really don't know who be watching these videos, and I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Like, this is old. It's just something to kind of like talk about now. You know what I'm saying? My little experience with that. But yeah. So I met him somewhere, and we exchanged numbers. We was texting and talking, bada boom, bada bam. Then we ended up talking more, and I kind of felt like in the beginning it was kind of sketchy because when I invited him somewhere with my homegirls, it was just like, nah, I can't be there because of your rank. But then I thought about it. It's like, yeah, you know, ranks does matter in the military, and you can't be caught with like soldiers. But he wasn't in my unit, so I didn't understand that. I was like, you're not in my unit, why does it really matter? So, you know, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not going to be pressed about you. I'm not going to act pressed. I'm going to just let you do your thing because at the end of the day, I didn't care about my rank. I'm up there too. Like, I'm all that too. So, it didn't really matter. But then, you know, as time progressed and we just kept talking, texting, whatever, stuff just started being real sketchy, y'all. I'm just like, okay, like, he was telling me that he stayed with his ex. I think. They was just roommates. They were sharing rooms. They were sharing houses because he was still on the lease, and they both was on the lease together. And
shut your stupid ass up.
And they don't even sleep in the same bed together. They don't sleep in the same room. So I'm just like, all right, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, this don't sound right. But y'all catch this. I literally was talking to him every day. So I was just like, and every night when he's at work, at home, I was like, okay, maybe he's telling the truth. Like, maybe there's some truth to it. Let me, you know, he ain't never, what's the reason to lie to me? Like, I don't know you. what's the reason? Like, I really didn't feel no reason to lie about something like that, right? So, y'all, it gets juicy. So, anyway, I'm hungry too. So, yeah, I'm like, he's gonna lie about something stupid like that. I mean, he didn't even came to my duty station. I'm at my unit and drove hours, y'all, to come to my unit. Didn't do nothing just to see me. So I was just like, okay, this might be something. You know what I'm saying? We talked for a few months. Everything was still the same. Ain't nothing really changed. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm like, whatever, whatever. So, weekend he came down. And his peoples was having like this big party, big cookout. And he was like, come to my people's crib, whatever. And I'm like, cool, because we always Skype, we always whatever. And then we seen each other that one time and we kind of linked up for lunch. It wasn't nothing. So it was like, all right, cool. I finally get to see you for the weekend, whatever. I go over there and I drove maybe like, they probably live about 30 minutes from the base. I drove over there. They had a big cookout. It just felt awkward, y'all. Like, it felt like people knew something that I didn't know, but I was still confused. And the reason why I felt like that, I was like, okay, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just sitting here like, I don't know. It was like, yo, none of my homegirls that I chill with here is here. None of my dudes that I'm hanging with, my homies, is here. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just feeling a little anxious because I'm around people I didn't know. Y'all know. So anyway, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna be cool. Everybody asked me, you want something to drink, whatever. But it was just like distance. Like, I felt like I was sitting with him and everybody else was kind of over there. And it was like, I was like, I don't know. Like, all right, dang, do people not like me? Whatever. So I ended up leaving that day. Well, at nighttime, I went back home. I came back, I think, to see him. But I didn't even stay long because I just felt like something just didn't feel right. I don't know. I just kept feeling like something won't adding up to me, y'all. Like, my intuition just kept hitting me like, yo, he ain't it, sis. Like, don't keep messing with him. He not it. So, So the crazy thing is, one of the other sergeants that was his friend, that was her house. She happened to come to my unit and like somehow became like a sergeant there, whatever. She happened to come to my unit and then we saw each other. I was sitting down talking to somebody about him. Like, this crazy, that. This was like months later, y'all. Like, months later, I stopped talking to him for some reason. I was just like, I don't know what it is about him, but it's something that I can't really deal with. Whatever. So, I think I was talking to my best friend at the time about him. And just telling him, like, yeah, I don't talk to him no more because A, B, C, and D. And she, the new sergeant that came to my unit, she was like, wait, let me get a good look at you. She was like, yo, you the girl that was at my house. I was like, what? Like, what you mean? Like, so I slid over with her, like, what's this? What you talking about? What you mean? Like, I was at your house. Like, what happened? I forgot all about it. Like, what? Like, at your house? I not knowing that she was talking about him. Like, yeah, y'all always over there. She was like, yeah, you remember blah, blah, blah name, right? And I was like, what? I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, you was at my house. She was like, girl, I'm glad you stopped talking to him because he was about to get married. He had a fiance. She worked overnight. I was just like, what? Like, I knew, even though I was still mad then because I felt like I should have listened to my intuition. I was more mad at myself. It was just like, yo, how could you let yourself even, like, come on now, sis. Like, for real. You should have stopped that at the door when he already said he didn't want to come out. And you should have stopped at the door when he said he lived with somebody and was like, oh, we just roommates, but you never seen this girl. You never heard her voice. Obviously, if they was just roommates, he would have been comfortable talking around her. You know what I'm saying? Like, something would have clicked, right? No. I just kept on going, ignoring my intuition, just kept on doing my thing, acting like, She was like, yeah, they ended up not even getting married. because of the whole situation. He was talking to other people. I think she had a baby on the way. Too much. It was way too much, too fast. I was like, yo, I should text this nigga and cuss him out. I didn't, y'all. I just let Karma eat him up. I was like, you know what? I don't even have to do nothing. I don't have to say nothing. Karma's gonna get him. And I'm gonna let it fly from there, because how dare you? Y'all, I know it was too good to be true. When we was talking about kids, in the first 2 weeks, I was like, oh, he don't want nothing from me. No, I didn't think about that in the beginning, but it was just like, dang, you kind of talking about kids already. He probably was trying to get real comfortable with me so he could take my panties. I hope he watching this. I'm still mad. You don't even know I know. Come here. You don't even know. So mad. So y'all, but like I said, back on some real stuff though, because we always stereotype people and we always put people in the same category. So on the real, that was one of the men I met in the military. Out of all like the friends I had, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I got kind of tight. I ain't really talk to people like that. But out of all the good friends that I found, and like good men and women in the military, everybody is not the same. Everybody is different in their own way. So leave them stereotypes at home. That's my whole purpose of this video. Leave the stereotypes in the closet. But at the end of the day, be careful. Don't be like me. Don't be like me, y'all. Just going with the flow of everything. You gotta learn one day. Understand that your intuition do not be lying. And if y'all watching this video and y'all clicked on this because y'all was about to date a military man or a military woman, give it a try. Just listen to your intuition, listen to yourself, pray on it, and y'all be good. Well, I'm gonna finish my food, chill, kick back. If y'all wanted to know where I got this coconut water from, I got it from, I think, Aldi's. If there's an Aldi's near y'all gotta try this coconut water. It is bomb. I am not sponsored. This is not a sponsored video, but if they want to, hey, hello. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.